Oh! Oh! Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, Jesus!
It's a Mort sandwich and a taco man.
Green.
And we're off.
Ooh, it's going to feel like the
Oh, Jesus! Sweet Jesus!
Oh, don't hit the brakes on it! Ow!
Still next year, still next year. Still, oh yeah, you're clear, you're clear.
Holy shit, that was like some John Rambo shit.
Oh my God! Holy shit!
I think this warrants a recording of
Hello everyone, it's Modified666 here and we're back in some Motorsport Manager. Still feeling a little bit ill, so it might sound a little clogged up, but hopefully we can get through this and have some fun today. Looking at the post-race from last round, race 4 of the season, we are into race 5, so let's have a look at our mail. Top of the timesheets, car condition. Still going through a fair bit of our car condition each race, so that won't really change until we get some of our own parts. And we got an interview, so let's accept the interview with the Herald. Atura Casino ran straight into the back of Hal Wilson today. Who told us that? Casino shouldn't be allowed to race after that. He's an idiot. What do you think? Hal Wilson is the idiot. He should get out of the way. He has a point. It wasn't Atura's finest hour. Accidents happen. It's no big deal. I think accidents happen. It's no big deal. It's the answer I'm going to give. So morale goes up. Happiness goes up. We're good. That actually benefits both teams, so that's good to hear. All right. Let's have a look at our scouting. See what we've got coming in. Calvin Griffin, Mustafa El Sadat, and Eduardo Melo are the next lot coming in. Whether we get them before the next race, I'm not sure. Still got a nice queue of drivers queued up. Heng Liao actually came in last round, but we didn't actually have a look at him. So 2 stars, potential of going to almost 5, age 17. I'm pretty sure I've used Heng in the past, so he's currently a reserve driver. Cost per race $200,000. That's a big one. So let's just have a look. He's again not interested, so I think we're going to have to look at waiting till the end of the season before we can actually officially sign a driver. But we do have some potential. Shen Kui, Heng Liao. A couple that really do stand out. Amy McLeod wouldn't be too bad as well. Wow. Apparently she is ugly. Why don't I ever get asked to do any adverts? That's terrible. That is absolutely fucking terrible. But anyway, she's got other traits and that. And okay, so let's move on. HQ. 3 weeks and 5 weeks, not far to go now. Hopefully we should get to the R&R. Ooh, here we go. So that's right, one of our sponsors ended the last race. Maxwell's. We've got a 6-race deal, no upfront payment, but $150,000 per race. That actually sounds pretty decent to me. So I'm going to accept that. That's going to decrease our deficit each round, so to speak. All right. Bill Lahane. You know what? I don't care. Get a grip, focus on driving. You do not deserve a holiday. While you have been going well towards the last few races, still haven't been doing that crash shot. So car, still repairing it, so hit continue. Axella's birthday. What do we got for... a card will do. We don't need to send her a birthday present. We can't afford a birthday present, so and she's not doing much anyway. So, all right. Car is still being repaired. Jesus. There we go. Oh, as I go and have a good old sneeze. Sorry. Alright, so let's hit that continue button. Now the car repairs are complete. Let's actually have a look and see what we're doing in terms of our parts at the moment. Improving reliability on the gearboxes, that's all we can do. And it's going to get to a point in the season where all these parts are going to be fully repaired, fully upgraded, and there's nothing we can do to them. They will just be shoddy old parts that won't do anything until we get to next season, build a new car, and then build some new parts. So we just got to get through. Some scouting reports finish. Apparently we're stopping for nothing again. It's running of the Phoenix round for the GT Championship. Again, not really too worried about a lot of this stuff in here, so we'll just see it continue and continue again. And we tick along, days go by. Ooh, we got a politics vote. This could be interesting, so let's have a look at the mail. A change might be on the way for the GT Challenger Series ERS system. The rule change on the table would increase the capacity of the car's battery to 100 kilowatt hours, meaning that it takes longer for the battery to fully charge. Some commentators have suggested that this rule would result in teams using the energy more tactically, as a fully charged power boost could allow drivers to make multiple overtakes at a time. Interesting. Couple of scouting reports Eduardo Melo's done. So, this is interesting. They are going 4 at the moment. Apparently it's not going to benefit us, so to speak, because we're not a progressive team. Although, to be honest, I think I like the rule. Using the batteries more tactically would make the racing more interesting as different seasons go along. So, wow. Even if I'd voted against, there's no way I would have stopped that rule going through. So, that's alright. That'll come into effect next season. And there we go. So, here we go. We've got a few different things to look at. Upcoming race, 19 lap race, 2.4 miles with a 1:15.130 lap record. 40% chance of rain. One thing I have noticed is it's either 0%, 20%, or 40%. There's never 100%. I have not seen 100% when it comes to that. And again, seriously, Mariana, chill. Just, I will get to it when we can afford it. We can't afford it. But, 3 days! Alright, here we go. We have ourselves, where is it? Can I view the building? There we go. Oh, pretty. Look, it's got a little fountain and everything in the middle. There's our scouting facility. I'm guessing all this space around it will be used for upgrades later on. Beautiful. Although, that, I believe, it has. Our deficit is now 466,000 per race, so that has cost us a little bit. But we will be fine, I believe. As we are getting closer to balancing the books, but not getting there. Nothing to report. Alright, continue. Well, that was a very uneventful gap between races. Actually, we did get a scouting report, so let's have a look at that. That was for Eduardo Melo. 2-star with 1-star growth. Cost per race, 92. Rival with teammate. Okay, so he's not a fan of Amanda Calvacanti, and he's an overtake specialist, so that could be interesting. Let's approach him. He is actually interested. We found a driver interested in talking to us. Alright, my status is important. Well, you're going to be an equal status because I don't do number 1s and number 2s. Wages are important. Now, we are currently spending... What can we go to? I'd like to go cheaper than our current drivers. Let's go 118. We'll see what he thinks. He'd prefer a short contract. Well, if anything, I'm going to give you to the end of 2017 because I don't want to go hunting for a driver again. Buyout clause. I don't mind who pays the buyout clause. We'll do... we'll see how we go with him paying it all. and then he'd like a nice signing on fee. If we can do that and give him 300,000, it actually hurts him more in the end because he has to pay out that huge amount to get that. We save a pile of money. Bonus size is quite important. So let's say if he finishes 6 or above, we'll give him a 60,000 bonus and a race bonus. Again, 6 or above. We'll give him. Actually, what we'll do is we'll take that down to 30,000, and we'll bump that one up to 60 because that's the race bonus and qualifying bonus. All right. Fingers crossed that works out, and that might save us a bit of money each race with a new driver that is actually able to improve a bit. Repair parts are idle, so we'll get some repairs started on our brakes now. And 16th or above? Yeah, we're going to go for 16th or above again. No parts to be fitted. One thing I didn't actually take much notice of was these ones here. So you got top speed is crucial, deceleration is crucial, acceleration is useful. So we want to go for top speed. Have a look at the track. It is literally just 2 long straights with a chicane, 1 tight corner, another chicane, and a long opening corner. So quite an interesting track. So let's see how we go with that. Alright, here we are loaded into practice. It is a Sunday practice session by the looks of things, so that's always a nice start. Send out our 2 primary drivers. Bill Hayne has actually lost a couple of stars, so it's interesting. Alright, so change setup. He wants his the mechanic wants it frontwards, though to be honest there are some slow speed corners. I think he's going to be wanting a fairly stiff car with a long gear ratio. Increase the top speed a bit. And put that corner in just so it's just inside that green bar. Tyres, you will go out on medium tyres. Again, we want to unlock that knowledge for medium and race trim if we can, because that will be the most beneficial for us in the race. Do a similar thing here. Handling stiffer, front bias forward, and longer gear ratios, and tyres medium. Alright, so we will take practice again, hopefully get a good result. Send you out, stint, 4 laps on race trim, that'll be fine. We'll actually be bringing you in, chances are, before you run out of fuel anyway, unless something, you 4 laps on race fuel. Alright, race trim. Let's go. Speed that up. Alright, let's see where we end up with some practice. Oh, well, look at that. Should have actually had a look at the rain. So, you're going to get a proper dam? Keep an eye on that because we might not be out there necessarily doing the fastest starts, but if I can keep those handling is spot on, good start, alright. The suspension is struggling with all these tight corners, guys. Okay, so he wants a softer suspension. That rain is hanging around by the looks of it. Interesting to see. Ballast is spot on. Oh, he likes the weight distribution. Nice. Alright, that's good to see. So his weather is hanging around by the looks of it. But, I mean, those medium tyres information, we are getting more and more information on them. So I'll prefer to get the medium tyres unlocked. Not necessarily have a fantastic practice session. Let's bring you in. We'll bring them both in now. We are coming up on the halfway point of practice. We already have race trim knowledge level 1, pushing towards level 2. Then we have less of a balance towards top speed, so he wants a gear ratio slightly shorter. speed balance, very poor. Cornering, excellent. Handling, good. Speed balance. Wow, okay. I'm surprised by that. So, what we need to do is we need to shorten the gear ratios. And then don't touch anything else, really. Just do that. That's a slight change. We may find ourselves in a great or an excellent position with just a slight change. And again, 4 laps. We'll send you out on the same set of tyres. And alright, so Lehane is not doing as well as Casino at the moment. Cornering is great. Handling, he wanted softer handling. Again, I'm surprised. They were asking for top speed, but I'm going to push that down just a bit towards the acceleration side of things. And we'll send you out for 8 laps. Check your tyres, same set of tyres. Let's go. Out you go. We're not going to go breaking any records, but we will hopefully unlock medium tyres level 1. I think because of the rain, they're probably not doing as much as they could be. See how we go though with those setup changes. Come on, level 1 tyres. We are getting very close. Only got under 3 minutes to go in the practice session. Much better handling. Speed balance is right on the money. Woo! There we go. There we go. And there's our level 1 medium tyres. Good. Less than another 3 to go. Handling is feeling awesome right now. Beautiful. There's only both drivers out. Their tyres will be absolutely shot, but we're never going to use them again, so don't really care about them, to be honest. And he's liking the speed balance. Good stuff. That is the end of practice now. Just got to wait for all these drivers up here in the right-hand corner to finish their lap, so each number will disappear as they cross the start-finish line. We didn't finish that last either. That's interesting. So the track has dried out and practice has gone on. Alright, there we go. So we came 15th and 16th in practice on a wet track on medium tyres, so that's good to see. Modified 666 must be a worried man after that practice session. Not so much. Mega Engineering a good beating. Hate them. Put them in the effing place. That sounds exciting. Alright, into Q1. So, not sure how we'll go with Q1. Hopefully we made the right choices with our setups. So, we'll get to a medium 5% performance increase. So we've got excellent, good, great, great, good, and great. So what we might do is we might actually tweak his speed balance only slightly there. Maybe we might be able to get it up to a great. Anyway, tyre choice, softs. And I'm going to see if we can bring you slightly that way without hurting too much. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get a grade out of it. Again, soft tyres, and go. And we will take qualifying and see where they go. Alright, send out. Tyre choice, yes, we are happy with that. Should always have a look at the weather before we make choices on our tyres. I have a bad habit of doing that. Speed up the time, let's keep an eye on the weather as both drivers will head out on their first qualifying. Keep an eye, fingers crossed we don't get any rain, or if we do we get it late in the session, it hurts others, not us. Alright, both drivers are about to start their flying lap. Here we go, see what they can do. Now it's always interesting when you're going out first because you always get purple first sectors and then you sort of drop down the order as other people get their laps in. So first and second now. Oh, already falling down the list. Oh, and they're coming down. Oh, people are going slower. Taylor has gone slower. And we want someone to get into queue. Oh, staying 16th. Casino is doing alright. I'm going to send you guys out one more time. I'll give you a fresh set of boots. Look at that. Great. Alright, that's good. And a fresh set of boots. Yep, let's go. In the hopes of maybe finding a bit of time. I don't think it's going to work though, to be honest. And we are in... I can't actually see what we're in with. 17th, 18th and 20th, I believe. Yep, 18th and 20th. So we've got to hopefully find some time. And the Casino's on past the first sector and second sector. Come on, Casino. And he crosses the line. Couldn't go faster. Maybe good. Lane. All right. So, didn't make it out of Q1 today. Dry qualifying session, and we'll skip ahead. We'll get to the end of qualifying, and I'll see you guys at the race start. There we go. Qualifying is all done and dusted. So, interestingly, by the looks of things, there was a intermediate or wet Q2. So, then definitely spice things up with the qualifying. But anyway, we didn't make it out of Q1. Let's get ready for the race start. You need a better driver than to a Casino? Yeah, I agree with that. We weren't quite at it today. Turo Casino could do better. And anyway, so wow, there's a lot of there's leftover messages from qualifying and practice as well. So, all right, let's head over to the race. Let's see what we got. Hopefully, going for a 16th or above finish. Get a good result with both drivers. I'd like to keep that momentum going in the championship. Race trim, level 2, 10% performance. Medium tyres, level 1, 5% performance. That's exactly what we want. And actually, here we go. This is something interesting. So, mechanic components. The longer a mechanic and a driver are together for, the more knowledge they get working together and they get their own personal unlocks. So with this, I can't remember the mechanic's name for Arturo here. Was that Casino, sorry? No, Bill Lahane, for Lahane. They've actually got 50% faster refueling. Now, I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference. I'm going to stick with the medium tyres, but in a longer race with more pit stops, that would definitely come into effect. So we'll stick with those ones. Car setups, great. Excellent, great. We did pretty good with the setup. So let's make sure we actually get the medium tyres on there. Fuel, we are fueled as much as we can. 16 laps. And tyres, medium tyres. Alright. And driver strategy, set them to push and high engine usage. Always seem to do this at the start of the race. Seems to be a pretty default setting. One thing I have noticed is at the start of the race, a lot of the cars around us going full attack, full aggressive. And then within half a lap or a lap, they will drop it back down. So I find with this one, it's pretty balanced. So going through the list, let's have a look at the guys around us. We got mediums. Only person on softs around us is Yang Li in 13th. Otherwise, it's the top 10 that are on the softs. Everyone else is on mediums. So let's hit start race. As the lights go out, and we're go! It's a terrible start for both. Oh my God! Holy bejesus! They just went around every driver on the outside then, from dead last up to 13th. Casino is attacking for 12th now. Oh, he's not going to hold on to it. Hayden wants to get involved in that fight too, and now they're getting stopped themselves. That one is done and dusted. If you come up here, you can see what settings each of the drivers have around us. So. They've already slowed them down a bit, but now they're getting mugged again. They're falling back through the list. So after a fantastic start, we'll see how they can continue. Casino is in the sponsor objective position, hoping to get that little bit of extra cash injection. Cars around us are racing hard. Alright, having a look. Let's slow down the use on the tyres. Both drivers are overheating their tyres a bit. We want those tyres to last. Hopefully get either into the wet strategy if the oh, Casino! Rip Casino. There we go. So Lane's had his crash. Casino's now had his crash. So both drivers have crashed. Casino, Lane in 18s. This is going to be a disappointing race. We may lose positions in the overall teams championship from this. Unless Lane can do something, some sort of miracle. 13 laps remaining. Tyres are doing alright at the moment. Weather is okay. Still burning up those tyres though. I'd like to make it say on one stop strategy. Lap 8 of 19, so he will go for a position, maybe. P18 has pitted. Come on, Lane, get in there. He will be pitting, so I'd like to go one more lap after this one. It'll put us at that mid-race point. 11 laps to go. Coming up with this one. If we pit now, no, I'd like to go one more. One more on these early set of tyres. Will hurt a little bit, but we will have the freshest set of tyres towards the end. Alright, here we go. Now let's pit. Get a fresh set of mediums. 9 laps remaining, so we will put you back up to 10 laps of fuel. Brakes are looking a little weak. Battery, no. Balance, pit stop, yes. Let's go. That tyre's less than 20%, so it's hurting a bit, but a lot of guys are in the pit, so it seems the mid-race pit strategy is the way to go at the moment. Let's see where Lehane comes out after all this cycles through. He's out running. Can he be in the top 16? No, he's not. Not a great stop, but he is down. He's going to find 4 seconds to Taylor. So let's keep a close eye on the. Someone has crashed. Actually, someone has crashed. Olin. It was a. Oh my God! Several cars have crashed. Let's put us into our top 16 now. 7 laps remaining. 17th is knocking on our door though. We do have excess fuel. I don't really want to go super aggressive. I want to keep it going. Alright, what are we doing? 102s. Wilson's 101 behind us. Mate, come on Lane, hold on to it baby. I don't want a dead last finish. I don't want to be the last car on the track that's actually has a crash. He is pushing on. Wilson is slowing down a bit. Only 3 laps to go. Here we go. Come on baby. Oh, someone has pitted. That helps us. Norris has pitted. Yeah, brakes will be soggy. I'm trying to fix them at the moment. That's all. We are up to 15. Come on. We want that top 16. We want that sponsor bonus. We'll continue to push. Still have excess fuel with only 2 laps. Alright, time to crank that engine up. 3 laps remaining. And no, we are ignoring you with your brakes. More guys are in the pits around us, so we have jumped up a couple more positions. 2 laps remaining. Going those extra couple of laps on our tyres. Definitely paid out at the start. Have the fresher rubber going into the last half. More guys in the pits. Could get a surprising finish in the P11 now. We're on the final lap. So that is very surprising to be honest. So we are quite a distance. Although we are catching 10. Look at this. We are absolutely monstering 10s at the moment. He's going 3 seconds a lap slower than us. Come on, baby. Come on, Lahane. Not far. Oh, his first is coming up to Lapis. No, first has actually finished the race, so... Oh, only just stayed on the lead lap there. Lambic gets herself another win this season. Casino? We're not on talking terms anymore, mate. No, it's going to take a bit of a time before we can get back to where we were. Lahane, solid effort with the P11 finish. Was attacking for a P10. Casino, not that great today, mate. Not that great. So let's see where we end up after all that debacle. No rule breaks on our cars. So we got 10 points in the bag. We got our bonus sponsor objective with passing a lot of guys. I did 2 stops, so that helps a lot. Lahane has jumped to 14th overall in the championship. Arturo Casino has dropped to 18th. This is where things come into play. Oh, we are only 3 points ahead. Okay. 3 points for dropping down to 9th. Overall, we are mid-race season. Career tips for Modified 666. 1, retire. 2, retire. 3, admit that Grand Slam Motorsport are the best. Then retire. Aman, I'm not even going to try and pronounce your surname. No, not a fan, bruh. Sorry, mate. Points mean prizes. Yep. So, race done and dusted. We might end the episode there. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you are enjoying Motorsport Manager, hit that like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.